our restorative practice. So restorative yoga will be holding the posture for some of them for about 2 minutes, some of them 5 minutes. It depends on the posture. So we want to get completely comfortable in every posture. If this is new to you, then get yourself plenty of props. So if you have a bolster, please get yourself a bolster or one of the big thick pillows from the couch. Grab yourself, please, 3 blankets, maybe a thick scarf if you don't have so many blankets. Grab yourself blocks if you have blocks. Otherwise, you could also use some thick books to give you some support. And having one of the blankets on your mat is nice so that you have that softness, because we're also going to be in postures lying fully on the mat. A lot of this is lying around, and it might seem like on the outside that nothing is happening because we're just lying around, but in that resting is also where the nervous system can reset. So this is a great practice for if you're feeling physically or mentally exhausted or overwhelmed or feeling anxious, if you are in postnatal, so if you've given birth not so long ago, if there's any kind of injuries you've had, to take a deep rest. So if you can come sitting up on a pillow, and I have a meditation pillow under me, so a kind of a thick, bulky pillow, and crossing your legs comfortably. See if you need to sit up even higher if this is uncomfortable. You can also use some support underneath the knees, underneath the thighs, so that you really find a comfortable seat. If sitting cross-legged is uncomfortable for you, then please choose a different position that is comfortable. And having a blanket wrapped around the lower belly and the lower back will help for us to feel mentally also more support. And then from here, let's take the right hand into the left and resting it comfortably in the lap. And then let's close the eyes. Check that you have your phone on silent or airplane mode, so that we go into airplane mode where we can take off and leave the earthly duties behind for some time and space, for us to go into our inner space. Check if you want to have some music on, some calm, slow music, if that helps for you to unwind. And otherwise, if you have a nice quiet space, then enjoying that. As we close the eyes, then taking an inhalation as we draw the shoulders up to the ears. And on the exhale out of the mouth, the slow, controlled exhale out of the mouth, we empty out. We empty out the channel of the mind, feeling as we exhale out of the mouth, just once or twice, that we're pouring any excess jumpy winds, which are vrittis, all this mind stuff, that we're pouring it out. And then slowly closing the mouth, closing the lips. The lips are closed, but the jaw is unlocked. And then taking all our awareness down to our root, down to our 2 sitting bones, down into the space just behind 2 sitting bones. For us to take our seat in this body, dropping all the way down into our seat and into our root. Our root, the tip of the tail, being the mula, which means root in Sanskrit. So this root area is that space physically where we sink into our seats. And mentally, emotionally is also the space where we can have stagnation or absence of prana, of energy, when we tend to feel more ungrounded or feel fearful in this earthly life, unsafe. So dropping heavy with our tail, that we can fully sink into trust, sinking into trusting in this earthly life and all its lessons that it brings, not always pleasant. But the more open and trusting we are, the more we can glide through the lessons, receive the wisdom that these lessons are here for.